Hello everybody, I'm Addie, and it's been a while, I know, I'm sorry, but I've recently made a goal to upload a new video every week, so I'm gonna try and do that. Ignore my hands, by the way. I'm gonna try and do that, But today I'm going to, I have some videos I need to make. Before we get started, I've got to do a review, or I want to do a review of something that I went to recently, which was a Panic at the Disco concert I went to 2 weeks ago from when I'm recording, so I don't know when that'll be up. Depends on when I get all the clips put together. I recorded the actual concert, which I want to do as a separate video, which, here's where I need your input. Do you want me to put the opening acts in the same video as the concert, or give them their own video? That way the video is not super long, because the concert was like over 2 hours long. Or should I like separate each song and make it its own like playlist? Or I could do like opening acts in their own, like each band in their own video, and the actual Panic part of the concert as one video, and then put the 3 videos in a playlist because there were 2 opening acts. So today I'm going to be doing musicals that I've seen, musicals that I've heard, and musicals that I want to see. So first off, let's start with Phantom of the Opera, which I've seen and heard the soundtrack to. I watched it in school, and it's really good. I will play a piece of one of the songs that got stuck in my head the other day. So that was the first musical that I remember watching, which was this year. I've probably seen other ones that I don't remember, but and then some of them aren't musicals, some of them are like Disney, okay? So bear with me. The Trolls soundtrack was beautiful. Take a moment. I loved it, and I loved the movie. It was good. I love Anna Kendrick so much. And what else? Hamilton, hands down. Hamilton was probably what got me into musicals recently. Like, I've always loved just music in general, but like musicals, like specific musicals, because I've heard some here and there, but I think Hamilton's the one that got me into it the most, that I've listened to the most of, or whatever. So this is good. I just love this entire playlist.
Folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their...
This dude's in the watch. Take Sorry. Which was written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Yes. I love him so much. Which, speaking of Lin-Manuel Miranda, he also wrote a Broadway musical called In the Heights. I haven't heard the last 3 songs, I think. 4. The last 4. Because I always get to the sad part and I just can't. I always start from the beginning whenever I like listen to it, so I never get all the way through because I don't have time. So I'll just play the first bit of...
Up on Washington Heights, up at the break of day, I wake up and I got this little punk I gotta chase away. Pop the great at the crack of dawn, sing while I wipe down the awning. Hey y'all, good morning.
So, there's that. I gotta shift. I'm gonna sit like this now because I'm on my bed. This is comfortable for me. So, that's part of Washington Heights, and I love Lynn so much. Okay, so I should probably preface what each musical is about. So, Phantom of the Opera is about the Phantom of the Opera, which was originally a book, ? I read the play, so I don't know. It might have just originally been a play. Hamilton is about the founding father, Alexander Hamilton, who didn't have very much recognition up until 2015-16-ish. And In the Heights is about this guy, Usnavi, and this neighborhood in Washington he lives in, and it's like bringing recognition to like Latinos and like the whole culture behind it, and some characters that struggle with like their identity and who they are and stuff. It's good. Nightmare Before Christmas. Newsies, which is, I'm not 100% sure what it's about because I've only heard a couple songs, but from what I gathered, it's about this group of guys during like the 50s, I think, and they kind of run this newspaper agency, and I think something bad happens, but I'm not sure what. And then Moana, which I'm not going to explain the Disney ones because you can figure it out yourself. Les Miserables, I haven't listened to any songs from it yet, but it's on my list. So I'm not 100% sure what it's about, but it's about the Revolutionary Era. Legally Blonde is about this girl, Elle, and her boyfriend dumps her when she thinks they're going to get married, so she proves to him that she can be serious, and she goes and gets into Harvard, and then some other stuff happens. And then Dear Evan Hansen, I listened through it once, but I've got to do it again because I didn't really understand all of it, but it was good for like the music. I didn't understand the plot line though because I didn't pay attention that well because I think I was painting while I listened to it. But it's about somebody who breaks his arm, which would be Evan Hansen, and he goes through high school, and him and his friends start this thing. I don't remember what it's called. I don't really know. I'm sorry. And then Cats is an older musical about literally the story of cats, animals. And then those are the only musicals that I am listening to or want to listen to. And I want to see all of those. And I also need to add Wicked and probably more. So if you have any ideas for musicals you want me to hear, go down there. I haven't watched any bootlegs yet because I don't want to. But hey, another idea I could do is going through my music, like the rest of my music, and not just my musicals. Because these are all playlists. Some of those were doubles because it was like recent and auto and stuff. So, but that's that. There's also this one called 21 Jump Street. Also Lin-Manuel Miranda. He wrote it in like 2 days or 2 weeks or something. It's really good. It's only like 13 minutes long. I haven't watched the actual musical yet, but I'm going to because it's on YouTube. But I wanted to listen to the soundtrack first. And Anthony Ramos is in it, and I love Anthony Ramos so much. He plays John Lawrence and Philip Hamilton in Hamilton. And he plays the main character in 21 Jump Street. So, the more you know, The more you know. So, for all you people who keep yelling at me to upload a video, here I am. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like, and subscribe, go share with your friends. I'll see all you dudes in the next video. Bye! But Alexander, I'll never get the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes and a hunger pang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. You strike me as a woman who's never been satisfied. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself.